Welcome back, guys. Stated in a previous video about showing you about these 330s and how I'm going to do my 330s this year. So you want to get a split ring. You usually buy them in about a dozen packs, about a pack of a dozen, how you want to say it. Make sure you get it from somebody that you can trust. Don't buy off Amazon or something. I mean, I don't. I buy from Leakways. He's just close to me. Pick up. I don't like waiting for stuff. And then I take 11 gauge wire, and I'm just gonna put it around as like a backup per se. Just because, I mean, if you trap beaver, you know what power they have. I trust it. I just me, just want to do it. I figure if maybe somebody's trying to come over and steal my 330 if I'm on public, give them something else to fight. Pretty much the only reason I'm doing it. So then, I'm going to take my swivel here. Gotta attach it wherever I want. I'm going to use my tool here. Crimp my J-hooks down. Now, you're going to slip off. It's going to slip. Yeah. Nothing's perfect in this world, but that's how it goes. Squeeze it down, deal with it. If you want, you can use channel locks, they work as well. Also gonna slip, it's part of it. Anyways, that's on. So you're gonna take your second hook, run it through. I cut this prior just to save you guys the heartache of watching this whole long video. Try to make it shorter. This is a foot long, number 3 trapper chain. Put that on. Squeeze her down. Here, slip off once, at least I always do. Second time you grab, it's good. So you got a foot of chain, under 330. So now I'm going to add my next swivel. Put it onto the chain. Squeeze it tight. It's on. Swiveling. Beautiful. My next J hook. Run it through. Take my last foot of chain. On. If you notice it's rusty, I put it in vinegar and a little bit of peroxide, took the oil off of it, let it sit outside for about a week. Give it a chance to get a little rusty. I'm dipping these in a paint this year. My paint mineral spirit mix. Instead of dipping them, which usually I don't even dip them. I just run them, but figured this year I'll dip them. When I say usually don't, I just mean my 330s. So we're gonna take this last swivel and put it on. Hope this is showing up the camera view. Alright, yeah, it is. So you're going to start about here, kind of wherever it finds grip, just about there. You squeeze. Every time slips off right there. Deal with it, you move on, re-grip. Alright, that one's going to make me do it a third time, but there you go. So that's on, your end swivel. 2 foot chain. Now, they go out there and do their twirls and flips and trips, and they're going to be good to go. We will salvage this tag off this old chain later. For now, we're going to get to our trap tag holder that I always carry in my hoodie pocket, cargo pocket, or Carhartt pocket. guys, if you don't have this, I know I mentioned it before, but this will save you a fine. It'll save you the hassle. It'll save you the headache. It'll save you the guilt trip. If you have a system like this that works similar, you don't have to use this. This is what I found that works great for me. Because in reality, if you don't know where it is, you can't find it in a pocket. It makes noise. You're gonna find it rooting through the back of the truck, whatever. Hey, maybe you do lose it. Then you lost it. But nothing's foolproof, I guess, anymore. But for me, this works. So what I'm going to do here for this one, I always go 3 links in. It's just me. Like I said, most of my coon traps, I always put 2 in case some prick wants to come in and take your stuff, or especially, on my beaver line, a lot of it's public land. I have people that like to come in and they think it's really cool when they pull your anchor at the beginning of your drowner rod or your cable, and they toss it 25 yards out in the river and you gotta go find it. Tag's still on it, they just throw it. Guess they get out their aggression that way. But anyhow, so that is the finished product there. You're gonna see it's number 3 chain running 3 swivels. Like I said, you don't have to do it this way. This way I'm gonna do it. This is how I run my triggers on my 330s. This one here needs a little work. I would take a little bit of the curve out of it. I believe this one here is one of my more used Duke 330s. Anyhow, this is what you're going to end up with. It's hanging, it's drying. It's set, but it's not dry. But there you get your first foot, your swivel. This is the way I run it. To run it through my system for dipping, I run it through a 5-gallon bucket. You're going to do something different. I would suggest when you run these through, I would suggest that you compress your springs and you set your locks. Why? Well, you got about an extra 2 inches you take up with your springs being open. What I noticed with this one was, because once again, I haven't dyed these before, or dipped these before, it takes a little bit extra bucket space. If you use a plastic bucket like I do, it will fit. You get about 3/4 of the way in, and then you turn it over and you stick the other end in. But when this sets up fully in the morning, I will dip it one more time and it will go away in a tote, and we will see it, I believe, the week before Christmas. That's when our beaver season comes in here in PA. And it'll be out for a couple days, and I'll be limited out, and it'll be back until next year. So, anyhow, till next time, there's other ones I gotta finish. And set of traps I gotta go through. Well, we got a handful of stuff going on here. But hey, season's getting closer. It's just getting bigger. So, gonna try to get a couple more videos up here before season. I promise the videos are gonna be great here coming up. First week of the season, we're gonna be running a big water line. The only thing that's gonna be in at that time is gonna be raccoon, fox, and coyote, possum, and skunk. I don't suspect to get anything other than raccoon and maybe the occasional fox. Coyotes are possible, but we're gonna run for a week solid, just raccoons, and then we're gonna hit our canine line, which is gonna be great. Didn't really get to do a lot of water trapping last year. Did 2 beavers last year on the water, so looking forward to this first week. Like I said, October 26th is gonna be when we're out setting. You'll see that. You'll see the check, the first check, the second check, third check, fourth check, I want to try to get 200 raccoons. We'll see. But anyways, until next time, guys, if you haven't yet, if you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you like it, share it, whatever. If I don't post anything, don't unsubscribe. I mean, I will be back. I noticed a handful of people are just, they subscribe and a week later they unsubscribe. So it don't cost you anything to be subscribed. I don't know why you're unsubscribing, but whatever. I'm just putting it out there. Don't hurt my feelings none. Till next time, tight chains, clean traps, and remember, catching more fur, putting more fur in the bed of your truck, skinning more fur in your fur shed starts with everything you do in your fur shed.